today. It's 3-0 to Reading.
3-0 the scoreline to Reading then, and the boos do ring out at the iPro stick. 3-0 the scoreline to Reading then, and the boos do ring out at the iPro Stadium. Will Steve McLaren be hearing those Derby County fans for the final time? Long odds-on favourite to take over at Newcastle United, of course, and Reading not won in 9 league games previously. 1 goal in 5 games prior to today. And they are down and out of Derby, and Reading finishing with a flourish. And Ipswich fans, they're celebrating that 3rd Reading goal as well, Paul Merson.
They're going absolutely ballistic, Jeff. They're all shouting, we are going up. And they've got a chance now. They're in the mix now. The last 4, anything can happen.
And the same situation as far as Brentford fans are concerned. They've all got their radios and such like there at the ground today. They're all absolutely clear what's happening to Derby, Mass.
Oh, they certainly are. They've gone in the stands. They've gone absolutely crackers. The players have got to concentrate though, because there's still a game to be played here, and Wigan just on the attack at the minute, but it is to all intents and purposes game over. It's 3-0. They've done brilliantly today. Just need, I'm sure the manager would love a clean sheet.
Yeah, Brentford looking to finish 5th in the table, which as it stands, by the way, would see them play Middlesbrough in the playoffs, and it would mean that Norwich would play Ipswich. What a game that would be. Now, Watford marching towards the title. They were leading Sheffield Wednesday by a goal to 0. I asked a couple of moments ago, was it too close for comfort? It was, indeed, too close for comfort, Johnny Phillips.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Jeff. The Sheffield Wednesday substitute, Ate Nuhu, has scored. It was a free kick lobbed into the penalty area, and Warford just didn't clear it. It was bouncing around in there, and eventually the ball popped up to Nuhu, who Scott finished, bounced in, and past the hapless Aurelio Gomez, who was stranded on the deck. And all of a sudden, the Watford title party has been broken by Sheffield Wednesday, who've offered very little goals rep, but the one shot they have had in the second half has gone in. 1-1.
Well, they threatened to spoil the party, didn't they, when they were down at Dean Court with their 95th minute equaliser. Now they've done just the same thing to Watford. Out of the valley, the Bournemouth fans must be in ecstasy. Dickie Davis.
There was a growing noise you were telling us about that cold, Jeff. Now they've erupted and started singing top of the league. They've wrapped it up here as well. Matt Ritchie been slippery on a box of frogs all afternoon. He's had a shot, he's come back to it, he's fired it home. He's hit the bar earlier on, he's been magnificent. 3-0, it's over, and they could be champions.
Yeah, and I mentioned Ritchie, 15 goals this season and 17 assists. What sort of impact will he make in the Premier League? There's a penalty in the meantime at Griffin Park, Matt Le Tissier.
Yeah, there is indeed, and it's gone to Brentford. It's Don Cowie who's given it away, and it looks like it was Judge that got fouled. Yeah, it's Judge that got fouled. This is going to be just a formality, really. It's 3-0 as it stands, and here's the incident. It takes a little touch. I don't think Cowie can have too many complaints about that.
Yeah, a lot of young supporters enjoying the afternoon down at Griffin Park. It was a glorious sunny day, but of course that's not what matters. The fact is that not quite from the start, but a few minutes into the game, Brentford have steamrolled Wigan with a great deal of style and aplomb. Let's just hear the penalty news from Matt Le Tissier.
Yeah, Tarkowski is who steps up. He's already missed once, I think, this season, Jeff. Centre back, taking his time, just respotting the ball, taking a few paces back. Referee's just about to blow his whistle. Up he steps. The crowd is just about to go mad. Of course he misses it. Oh, no, shocking. Good save by Nichols. To be fair, it's his first appearance for well over a year, and he saved the penalty. He's let him 3, Mike.
Meanwhile, Norwich have got a 4th against Fulham, and Bradley Johnson has got another. Is there still time for Watford to snatch a winning goal against Sheffield Wednesday, Johnny Phillips?
Yeah, they're amazing scenes here. The fans are all stood around the side of the pitch, some of them encroaching over the touchline. They've just had a chance. Daniel Totu with a shot from 22 yards, which was well saved by Chris Kirkland, and now they've got a corner. It's hard to see who's taking the corner because the player is just swamped by fans getting ready to get on the pitch. It's surely their last chance in injury time. The ball's been knocked in and away for another corner, so Warford doing everything they can to try and get a goal here to give them the title.
Livingston 1, Queen of the South Wales, Cowdenbeath are indeed relegated. Briefly news of a 4th goal for Wolves doesn't really matter, Charlie.
No, it doesn't. It's gone too late, but Sacco squeezed in to make it 4-2.
Nothing came of that corner back in the way, and Sheffield Wednesday are on the break at the other end of the field. Johnny Phillips. It's all over in actual fact. The referee's blown his whistle as Sheffield Wednesday were on the break, and Watford, well, they have denied the title, but they are in the Premier League next season. A 1-1 draw, a late equalising goal from Nuhi of Sheffield Wednesday has denied them the title, but doesn't matter to those fans. They will celebrate and celebrate. Michael Williamson of Newcastle to break away. Send off, and was a thoroughly miserable day for the Geordies again at the King Power Stadium. They trail by 3-0. Williamson's red card means they're also down to 10 men. Norwich 4, Fulham 2. Bradley Johnson, having scored 2 at the right end, has scored at the wrong end as well. Let's pop down to the valley where the celebrations are about to break out amongst the visiting fans. Dickie Davis.
It's a really nice atmosphere, Jim. The noise exploded on my right-hand side, and as one, all the Charlton fans are rising to their feet and applauding this lot because it is the perfect end to a perfect season.
Bournemouth are going to be going up as champions, and Warford will fill second place as it stands. Norwich are going to be third in the table. They have beaten Fulham by 4-2. Let's hear about that red card for Mike Williamson at the King Power Stadium. Paul Walsh.
Well, it was just Vardy's place, Chef, going down the side, just eased it past him. He was already committed to the challenge and absolutely buried him into the cameraman on the side of the pitch. They could be 6 up. They've had that many chances, Leicester. It's embarrassing.
And the picture much more clear-cut in the Championship there. Bournemouth are the champions because Watford has finished. Bournemouth are 3 goals to the good, so they will be the champions. What a season it's been for Eddie Howe and Jeff Mostyn and all those down at Bournemouth. Absolutely fabulous. The sides who are going to fill the playoff places at the moment, that's clear-cut now as well. It is Brentford, it is Ipswich, Wolves and Derby County missing out. It's all over at Ewood Park. Blackburn Rovers have beaten Ipswich. Mick McCarthy doesn't look a happy man, does he? But he knows the news. He is relieved. He knows they've made it. They squeezed into the playoffs in 6th place, 2 Darryl Murphy goals. Today they've lost on the day by 3-2, but it doesn't matter. They have firepower galore, don't they, with Murphy? 27 league goals for the season. They've been beaten, but they are celebrating like crazy Ipswich, and they'll be even more excited when they know that they play Norwich, their arch local rivals, in the playoff semi-finals. Absolutely fantastic. Just waiting the full-time whistle of Brentford to go. Brentford leading by 3-0. It could have been more in the end. It has been a cakewalk for Mark Warburton's side down at Griffin Park. Matt Letizia.
Yeah, certainly has. They're just awaiting the final whistle. Wigan not really looking to press and try and get a goal in. Jeff, to the referee. There it is. There's the final whistle. Mark Warburton.
And there is Mark Warburton, and what a season it's been. Back to back. Well, promotion last season, and this time in the playoffs, and he may be leaving. He's leaving with a smile on his face. This isn't his last game in charge. He has at least 2 more, and who knows, the fairy tale may end at Wembley. And what an amazing story that would be, not just for Brentford, but for that man in particular. Mark Warburton having taken over from Uwe Rosler and his first football management job as well. What a job he has done, and they have proved it today with goals from Pritchard and Yotta and Andre Gray, their top scorer, with 17 goals. It's 21 goals and 8 home league games. They're not playing in the top flight since 1946 to 1947, but that is still a real possibility. And they go into the playoffs with real form, with real momentum. They will play Middlesbrough over 2 legs in the semi-finals of the playoff. A Middlesbrough side who were beaten at Fulham and who haven't managed to find a way past Brighton at home today. So Brentford will go into the game certainly not as underdogs. What a day in West London. Hearts 2, Rangers 2. Rangers finished 3rd in the Scottish Championship, and that means they are involved in a 2-legger playoff with Queen of the South. It's finished Leeds United 0, Rotherham 0. Leeds finished 15. Rotherham survived consecutive promotion, survival of the day. It's all over as well in the game at Molineux. It didn't matter in the end. Wolves have finished in 7th place in the table. Kenny Jackett's current side have beaten his old side, but just when they wanted goals, they couldn't find enough of them. And then they won by 4-2. They couldn't gate crash the party. It's all over at the iPro Stadium, and the scenes are going to be very, very different there because Wolves might not have anticipated getting the playoffs. Steve McLaren and his Derby side won off, but listen to the score. Derby 0, Reading 3. McLaren walks down the tunnel at the iPro, possibly for the last time. Linked for the move away. Darren Bent took a penalty when they were 1-0 down in the last minute of the first half. Federici saved it magnificently. Look at the haunted Derby County faces. They topped the table. They were red hot promoted. Don't tell me that! They were already promoted, but they've done it in style today. Anyhow, remains the calmest man around. He doesn't manage to smile and Bournemouth are not just promoted, they are the champions. And two of their stars of the season have done it. Matt Ritchie, 2 more goals for him, 15 for the season. Harry Arter, his 9th goal of the campaign. They don't know how to score a scrappy goal either. They've got goal scorers everywhere. Callum Winston, Jan Kermit could be turning to his former club. Pittman, Pugh, Arter, Ritchie, bagfuls of goals. They wanted the title. It's their first title in 28 years. And that, coupled with the late Wednesday equaliser at Vicarage Road, means that the championship trophy is going to the South Coast. It's going to Dean Court. It's going to Bournemouth. It's going to Eddie Howe. It's going to Jeff Mostyn. And who would say they do not deserve it? They do! They played wonderful football all season long. And they are the champions. And they're not the champions. But when they wake up in the morning, it won't matter too much.